Hello, graceful Libra. As June reaches its final day, today's video carries meaningful guidance that may help you step into the next chapter with greater balance and confidence. This is a beautiful moment to slow down, reflect on everything this month has taught you, and trust the quiet harmony between your intuition and your wisdom. The final page of any chapter often reveals lessons that were impossible to see while you were living through them. And today offers that rare opportunity to recognize how far you've already come. You may feel drawn toward a different direction in your relationships, career, or personal aspirations, and this gentle pull deserves your attention as you prepare for what comes next. Rather than rushing toward immediate answers, allow yourself to appreciate the quiet confidence that grows when your choices are rooted in both clarity and self-awareness. Before June slips away, give yourself permission to truly hear what your heart has been trying to say. If uncertainty has surrounded a person or a situation, this day may offer a clearer perspective that helps everything settle into place, almost as though scattered pieces are naturally finding where they belong. If you're in a relationship, you could experience a meaningful conversation or shared moment that strengthens your understanding of one another, but allow your emotions to unfold naturally before making important decisions. Sometimes simply listening with patience creates more healing than trying to solve every problem immediately. Make sure every step you take reflects your own truth rather than expectations coming from outside influences. If you're single, an unexpected meeting or connection could encourage you to pause and look more closely before opening your heart. Stay welcoming and curious, but give yourself enough time to decide whether this person truly deserves your energy and commitment, instead of allowing first impressions to make the decision for you. Remember, Libra, lasting relationships grow through mutual respect, honest communication, and shared values that continue to deepen over time. This is also an excellent time to think with both your heart and your mind as you consider taking your ambitions to the next level through a new project, a promotion, or a career change. The balance you're learning to create within yourself can become the same balance that supports every important decision you make. As June comes to a close, reflect carefully on the practical steps that will carry your goals into July. Rather than focusing only on the destination, give equal attention to the habits and daily choices that quietly shape your future, because lasting progress is often built through consistency instead of dramatic leaps. If new opportunities or valuable partnerships begin to appear, move forward with confidence while remembering that thoughtful planning and patience often create the strongest foundations for success. This period also supports meaningful personal growth, and you may discover a deeper understanding of your own needs through quiet reflection, meditation, and honest self-examination. As you become more aware of what genuinely brings you peace, decisions that once felt complicated may begin to feel surprisingly simple. Aligning your choices with what genuinely matters to you will help you move into the new month with greater purpose and peace. Libra, this final day of June holds wonderful potential when you move with intention and clarity. Let the balance between your intuition and your wisdom guide each decision while staying grounded in your emotions and your values. There is no need to force every answer today. Some paths become clearer simply because you continue walking with patience and sincerity. By doing so, you create room for fresh beginnings in love, work, and personal growth, keeping your heart open while allowing patience and good judgment to lead the way. It may feel as though supportive circumstances are quietly aligning around you as you take these next steps. You may notice meaningful conversations, timely opportunities, or small moments of encouragement that remind you you're moving in a positive direction, even if progress feels gradual. Keep in mind that these messages are offered in a general sense, so they may not perfectly reflect your current experience. If a thought or insight speaks to you, carry it with you, and if it doesn't, simply let it pass. Every person's journey is unique, shaped by moments that belong only to them, and every life unfolds according to its own rhythm and timing. So receive these words with an open mind, trust your own inner guidance, and allow your personal judgment to determine what truly resonates. In a moment, we'll explore how today's energies influence the most important areas of your life, including love and relationships, finances, health, and family connections. Each of these areas reflects a different part of your journey, and together they create a fuller picture of where your attention may be most valuable, as one month ends and another begins. Before we continue, I'd like to share today's lucky numbers and lucky color with you. If this video brings you comfort, clarity, or encouragement, I'd truly appreciate your support with a like. Your kindness allows me to continue creating these messages with care and dedication, so we can keep sharing this journey together each day, offering thoughtful guidance for every new season that unfolds. Today's lucky numbers are 6 and 30. Try weaving them into your day whenever it feels natural, as they reflect the balanced energy surrounding this final chapter of June and the quiet transition into a fresh beginning. If you have the chance to take part in raffles, games, or other number-based activities, don't overlook the opportunity, but enjoy the experience with a relaxed and open mindset. Your lucky color today is soft blush, and wearing it through clothing, accessories, or even small details may encourage a greater sense of harmony, calm, and quiet confidence throughout the day. This gentle shade also complements your natural presence and helps you shine with effortless elegance while reflecting the peaceful balance you're cultivating within yourself. Whenever you're choosing between colors today, consider reaching for one that includes or closely resembles this peaceful tone, allowing it to serve as a subtle reminder of the calm you're creating from the inside out. Every experience you encounter carries a lesson beneath its surface, and nothing unfolds without meaning, even when its purpose isn't immediately obvious. Moments of success, challenges, peace, and uncertainty are all woven together into a larger pattern that quietly supports your growth, shaping you into someone wiser with every experience. Learning remains one of life's greatest sources of strength, and every experience encourages you to become a wiser, more balanced version of yourself. Looking back over everything June has brought you, you may notice that even the moments you once questioned have quietly contributed to your resilience, patience, and understanding. As this month reaches its closing moments, allow everything you've lived through to guide your inner transformation, helping you step into the next chapter feeling renewed, stronger, and ready for what lies ahead. Carry forward the lessons that have strengthened your spirit, release anything that no longer supports your growth, and welcome the beginning of July with a heart that feels lighter, steadier, and open to new possibilities. As June reaches its closing moments, don't allow the weight of yesterday to keep you anchored, and don't let worries about tomorrow disturb the peace you've worked so hard to find. Meet each experience with the curiosity of someone still learning, and you'll begin to recognize that even life's most difficult chapters often carry quiet wisdom waiting to be uncovered. Prosperity has many ways of finding you today, and its richest forms may arrive beyond money alone. You may receive abundance through meaningful conversations, uplifting news, music that stirs your heart, or simple moments shared with people you cherish. When gratitude becomes your starting point and generosity naturally follows, fulfillment reaches far beyond material success. The universe gently encourages you to stay flexible today, not by giving away your strength, but by moving with the quiet balance of a breeze that changes direction without losing its purpose. Remain open, dear Libra, because this gentle willingness to adapt may reveal doors you once believed had closed for good. As June comes to its final sunset, the energy around you feels filled with quiet possibility, inviting your thoughtful spirit into a season of renewal you've been preparing for, without even realizing it. Emotional cycles and practical challenges may have left you feeling worn, yet today's atmosphere carries the sense of a gentle release as hidden truths rise naturally to the surface and new opportunities for love, abundance, and personal growth begin to emerge. The first card to appear is the Sun, filling this day with warmth, clarity, and renewed confidence. For someone who naturally seeks harmony, Libra, this card represents much more than optimism. It reflects the closing of burdensome chapters that may have drained your energy in relationships or professional life. Your desire to support others has sometimes caused you to carry more than your share, but this light reminds you that your own inner radiance is what naturally inspires the people around you. Clarity may arrive more easily now, allowing situations that once seemed uncertain to reveal their true shape. As confusion fades, you become free to move forward with greater confidence and genuine joy. Next comes the Chariot, encouraging you to combine inner balance with purposeful action, especially if you've been considering travel, relocation, or meaningful life changes as one month gives way to another. You may sense someone's quiet attention from a distance, perhaps expressed through admiration they haven't yet found the courage to reveal, while the Chariot reminds you that your path remains protected. Obstacles that once slowed your progress can now become the very experiences that strengthen your foundation. Trust the calm balance between your intuition and your wisdom, because the determination you build today can carry you beyond hesitation and into real, measurable progress. The Ace of Pentacles brings this message toward fresh opportunities and practical new beginnings. If recent financial or professional responsibilities have left you feeling exhausted, this card suggests that a promising new seed is beginning to grow. For Libra, whose fulfillment often comes from creating beauty, harmony, and meaningful connections, it's a reminder that material success can flourish alongside your natural talents and creativity. A new possibility may arrive through an unexpected offer, recognition for your work, or positive financial movement that aligns naturally with your abilities. Welcome these opportunities with confidence instead of hesitation, recognizing that your quiet resilience has prepared you for this moment. The support surrounding you reflects the strength you've continued building through every challenge you've faced. Next, the Lovers deepens the emotional message by drawing attention to a connection that is becoming increasingly meaningful. Whether it represents a renewed relationship or a new bond built on genuine understanding, this card speaks of shared respect and authentic connection. Someone may feel genuinely drawn to your energy, just as you notice a similar pull toward them, and your instincts may already be revealing feelings that words have yet to express. Today, the Lovers encourages you to choose harmony instead of fear. Honest conversations and shared values have the power to strengthen this connection into something lasting and deeply meaningful. With the arrival of the Fool, the video celebrates the courage to begin again, reflecting this important turning point as you leave behind old habits and step forward with a lighter, more hopeful outlook. The opportunities calling to you, whether connected to love or personal dreams, seem to arrive at exactly the right moment. Move forward with the same quiet faith that has carried you through earlier seasons of change, because what appears uncertain now may actually be the doorway leading toward greater freedom and fulfillment. Judgment follows with a message of awakening, symbolizing the renewal you've been steadily growing into over time. After periods of feeling overlooked or held back, this card reflects the clearing away of outdated patterns, lingering doubts, and influences that no longer belong in your life. Libra, if you've spent too much energy carrying the emotions or expectations of others, today's message invites you to rise into a stronger and more authentic version of yourself. Old fears surrounding your value and your future begin to loosen their grip, making room for the person you've been quietly becoming. Listen carefully to your inner wisdom, because it continues pointing you toward the life you're meant to create. Finally, the Star brings gentle healing and renewed hope, restoring the parts of you that have felt emotionally or spiritually depleted. Your generous nature often encourages you to give so much to those around you, and today this card reminds you to nurture your own dreams with the same devotion. The energy surrounding you now supports your hopes for love, recognition, and abundance beneath a calm and reassuring light. Uncertainty about the future gradually softens, allowing inspiration and confidence to return as your unique gifts become more visible and appreciated. Stay open, remain inspired, and allow yourself to keep receiving this quiet encouragement. It may feel as though life is quietly arranging supportive circumstances around you. The Ten of Cups brings this part of the video to a place of emotional fulfillment and lasting harmony, painting a picture of happiness that reaches beyond romance into family meaningful friendships, and even the comforting feeling of being completely at peace with yourself. As June comes to a close, this card gently reminds you that true contentment often grows from the connections you continue to nurture every day. When it comes to your well-being, your body reflects the care and attention you give it. You may have overlooked your physical strength lately, and that could be affecting your energy more than you realize. Saturn's influence encourages you to rebuild healthy habits that strengthen your endurance. not for appearances, but so you'll have the resilience to support the goals waiting for you in the months ahead. Choose an activity that feels sustainable, and remember that your steady presence could become an important source of comfort for someone close to you during a challenging season. Professionally, success has never come without effort, and healthy competition will always exist. Rather than seeing it as something working against you, allow it to inspire you to keep learning and growing. Invest your time not only in strengthening your current expertise, but also in exploring new areas that could open unexpected doors. Knowledge remains one of the few treasures that can never be taken from you, and every new skill you gain strengthens the security of your future. The signs also suggest that work-related travel or additional training may prove especially rewarding. Even if you've been established in your career for years, this is still a meaningful time to improve your abilities. If an opportunity arises to relocate, even a short distance away, stay open to the possibility. The same applies if you're searching for a new position, because looking beyond familiar places may reveal opportunities you hadn't considered. You may also benefit from learning another language, developing a fresh skill, or updating your resume, even if those efforts seem unnecessary right now. What appears to be a small investment today could become the opportunity that unlocks something much greater tomorrow. As June gives way to July, remember that expanding your knowledge naturally expands your possibilities. Jupiter's influence continues to encourage growth in these areas, making this a favorable time to move forward with confidence. Financially, the energy surrounding you feels clearer, gradually dissolving old habits of doubt and limitation. You may begin noticing opportunities that feel well-timed, supporting the belief you've quietly carried that greater abundance was always within reach. Your next chapter could bring meaningful rewards through creative work, professional recognition, or practical opportunities that increase your income. Rather than chasing quick solutions that once left you feeling drained, focus on building something that genuinely reflects your values. The strength you've developed through past financial challenges has quietly shaped the person you are today. What is unfolding now isn't simply luck, but a reflection of the light, patience, and resilience you've continued to cultivate. Stay open to signs pointing toward new income streams, perhaps involving travel, relocation, or creative digital projects that allow your talents to shine. As obstacles begin to lose their hold, the road ahead becomes easier to recognize. True prosperity grows when your choices remain aligned with your self-worth and unfold at the right pace instead of being forced. If you've been patiently working toward greater financial stability, this final day of June encourages you to recognize that your efforts are beginning to take shape. Continue honoring your value through thoughtful daily decisions while allowing yourself to trust the progress you've already made. Love cannot be rushed because genuine connection grows through willingness rather than pressure. If you're in a relationship, remember that challenges become easier to overcome when both people choose to move in the same direction. Resist the urge to see everything only from your own perspective, because patient listening and honest communication create the trust that restores lasting peace. Sometimes a single kind sentence carries more healing than the longest debate. If you're single, this is a meaningful time to reflect on how you approach new relationships. You may long for something authentic and lasting, yet certain habits could be closing doors without you realizing it. The encouraging news is that this can change, so allow yourself patience instead of rushing toward the next connection. The right person arrives when you're truly ready to welcome them into your life. Many people wonder why they continue attracting similar relationship patterns, even when the faces are different. Often, familiar emotional dynamics can feel comfortable even when they no longer serve you. As this month comes to an end, you're invited to lead through your own example, showing those around you the quiet resilience and self-respect you've been developing. Lingering tension within your family may gradually soften, making space for greater optimism and a shared sense of moving toward a brighter future. Treasure these relationships, recognizing that your personal growth also strengthens the people who share your life. Today, your honesty becomes both your protection and your greatest strength, because sincerity naturally earns lasting respect. Avoid the temptation to hide the truth, since one small deception often creates another until the burden becomes too heavy to carry. Libra, clarity opens doors that false appearances never can. One area that deserves extra attention is over-planning. While thoughtful preparation serves you well, becoming trapped in endless planning can prevent meaningful action. Moving ahead without clear direction is like setting sail without knowing your destination. So establish both long-term and short-term goals while breaking them into manageable steps. Every small success becomes another reminder that you're moving steadily toward where you truly want to be. Also, resist judging people too quickly. A guarded exterior often protects a gentle heart that simply hasn't felt safe enough to be seen. Approach others with understanding, remembering that even those who seem distant carry emotions of their own. By choosing respect over harsh reactions, you create space for kindness to return from places you might never have expected. For those following an academic path, this season points toward meaningful intellectual growth. Opportunities to learn and expand your abilities may be much closer than they first appear. Your dedication is beginning to attract positive attention, leading others to invite you into larger projects or more significant opportunities. If you can comfortably take on those opportunities, they'll serve you well as you continue building a strong foundation for the future. Every meaningful step you take now, no matter how small it seems, is contributing to something much larger than today's results alone. If you're learning on your own, that's equally valuable because your curiosity is naturally expanding into new areas of knowledge, helping you connect ideas that may later become powerful advantages. As June comes to a close, you may also receive invitations to collaborate or participate in group projects. Even if sharing responsibility feels unfamiliar or requires you to loosen your grip on doing everything yourself, accepting those experiences can help you grow in ways that studying alone simply cannot. Meaningful learning goes beyond collecting facts or memorizing information. It also comes from expressing your ideas with confidence, exchanging perspectives with others, and allowing thoughtful conversations to deepen your understanding of the world around you. Sometimes another person's point of view becomes the missing piece that helps everything else fall into place. That willingness to learn with others is where genuine growth begins, and it's often what transforms knowledge into lasting wisdom. As for compatibility, today's message highlights 3 signs that harmonize especially well with your energy. First is Aquarius. Matters of the heart call for quiet courage today, reminding you that both loving and allowing yourself to be loved require trust, openness, and a willingness to release unnecessary fear. This isn't limited to romance because the same spirit of fate can strengthen business partnerships, family relationships, friendships, and many other meaningful connections that shape your daily life. Life encourages you to release unnecessary pressure, stop expecting perfection from yourself, and embrace a simpler, more balanced way of moving forward. As one chapter closes and another approaches, genuine connection becomes easier when you allow authenticity to replace overthinking. Next comes Gemini. Gratitude becomes the doorway to abundance, reminding you that appreciating what already exists often creates space for even greater blessings to enter naturally. Sometimes the smallest moments, a kind conversation, an unexpected opportunity, or a renewed sense of hope carry more value than they first appear. As this final day of June unfolds, you may discover that living with thankfulness naturally leads to a richer and more fulfilling perspective. The more you notice what is already growing in your life, the easier it becomes to recognize the opportunities waiting just ahead. Finally, Sagittarius brings the energy of healthy closure. Before July begins, this is a wonderful time to release whatever has become too heavy to carry or no longer feels aligned with who you're becoming. Whether it's an outdated belief, an old disappointment, or a habit that no longer supports your growth, allowing it to fall away creates room for something healthier to take its place. By creating more order within your thoughts and your surroundings, you make room for greater peace, lightness, renewed happiness, and a clearer sense of direction as a new month begins. We've reached the end of today's video, and I sincerely appreciate you staying with me through this message and taking a few moments to reconnect with yourself. Choosing to pause and reflect in the middle of life's constant movement is a meaningful gift you give yourself, and I hope these words have offered encouragement along the way. Your presence gives purpose to every word shared here, and I am truly grateful to walk alongside you in this way. These messages are never meant to tell you exactly what to do. Instead, they are here to offer guidance that may help you make choices that feel more aligned with your own path, your values, and the future you're creating, one step at a time. Trust your inner wisdom, keep the insights that genuinely speak to you, and gently release whatever doesn't feel right for your own journey. Every path is personal, and your intuition remains one of the most valuable guides you have as you move into a new chapter. If this video has brought you comfort, clarity, or a fresh perspective, I'd be grateful if you showed your support with a like, since it helps these messages reach others who may be searching for the same encouragement. If you'd like to continue sharing this journey, you're warmly invited to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss the daily videos prepared with care for you. If today's message added a little more hope or clarity to your day, you can also support this work through the link in the description or the QR code on your screen. Every act of support, no matter the size, helps these daily videos continue with the same care, gratitude, and dedication, allowing this space to keep growing for everyone who finds comfort and inspiration here. To everyone who has chosen to support this journey, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your kindness makes it possible to continue creating these messages, sharing them with this community each day, and dedicating the time and care that each video deserves. Thank you once again for your time, your energy, and the trust you've placed in me. As June gently gives way to July, I hope you carry forward the lessons, strength, and confidence you gained while leaving behind anything that no longer serves your growth. I'm sending you wishes for clarity, inner strength, and positive energy as you step from the final day of June into the opportunities waiting ahead. May your day unfold with peace, and may the new month welcome you with balance, hope, and a renewed sense of possibility.